I get questioned sometimes when I may be invited to come and do a series of speaking on just leadership and just living a Christian life. That one of my teachings has to do with finances. And I've had people challenge me and say, well, that's not very spiritual. Why are you spending time with that? Well, you have to keep in mind that the scripture does tell us that the love of money is the root of all evil. And the truth of the matter is that a house out of order financially is a house very much out of order in other things, such as scripture simply tells us that if we're unstable in one way, then we're unstable in all of our ways. And to think about being out of control and out of order financially, as it brings a lot of pain into the lives of the families and those who are living under that pressure. And it is pressure. When you're in a situation to where you can't pay your bills because you have so many bills to pay, that is a tremendous amount of stress, and that brings stress in the family unit. You see, my wife and I, we'd been married about 10 years. And in that 10 years, we'd never had a credit card. Now, we'd taken out some loans to buy a car or something of that nature. We had a mortgage, but we never had a credit card, either one of us. One day, I'm at a convenience store, and we were about to make a trip out to Eugene, Oregon to attend our national convention. We were going to drive and do some sightseeing along the way. And our children were small, and I saw there on the counter of that little convenience store one of these little tear-off things. And it's just a little application for a credit card. And I thought to myself, I said, this is a long trip, and we may need some extra money for whatever may come up. And so I tore that thing off, filled it out, sent it in, and was immediately almost accepted. Now, this is all done by the mail. Well, we made the trip. We used the card some. We thought, well, we'll just pay it off when we get back. Well, we didn't. And then the next thing you know, they're coming in the mail. You know, nowadays they would bombard you on your computer. But in those days, offers in the mail. I mean, every day there'd be another offer in the mail from some credit card company. And then as time went on and something came up and we needed some extra money to do something, we just went ahead and got another one. And next thing you know, we found ourselves in trouble. And I remember it came the day that Tammy and I sat down and talked about it. It was just, there's nobody else going to fix this but us. And we sat at it. And that was about 25 years ago. We don't borrow money. We just don't do it. Because we realize the danger in it when you put your family in such a way that you're putting that stress between the relationship of the parent unit. And the one thing that we learn, there's always a way. If you want to find it, there's a way to do it another way. But you got to look for it. And you got to trust God. It's Pastor Jack King with the gospel on the radio broadcast.